I'm going to share some new and used vinyl finds with you. Come in and have a look. Good morning, everyone. It's Robert from On My Turntable. Hope you have a great morning this morning. It is Wednesday morning. As always, a coffee kind of morning. Cheers, everyone. Hope everyone's doing well. Yeah, some awesome, more used than new. I only have one new album to show you, but it's a new band and artist to me, even though they've been around for quite a while, I guess since the 80s. Um, but it may be a journey that I'm going to take. I've listened to this album once on Spotify. I haven't spun the vinyl yet. And I have to cover up the front cover. Make sure I got it covered here. Yes. This is my first Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds album, From the Sky Away. Great alternative experimental rock and art rock band from Australia. Formed in Melbourne in 1983 by Nick Cave, lead vocalist, multi-instrumentalist Mick Harvey, and German guitarist vocalist Blixa Bergheld. This is their 15th studio album, Push the Sky Away, released 2013. Sounds fantastic from what I've heard so far. I haven't spun the vinyl yet, but what I've listened to so far is great. Plus, it was one of the least expensive albums to order, so that played a part in me ordering this. But it could be a path that I'm going to go down for sure. This is a commercial breakthrough for the album. First #1 album in Australia. Also reached #1 in 6 other countries. Just a beast of an album. We know who you are. You are Wild, Lovely Eyes, Water's Edge, Jubilee Street, Mermaids, We Real Cool, finishing Jubilee Street, Higgs, Bossa Blues, and the title track Push the Sky Away. So really looking forward to that one. There's the label there. And I'm going to have to cover up the front cover for that YouTube thing going on. These next ones are used albums, and perhaps just as unknown to me as they are to you, even though you guys really surprise me sometimes. You know bands that I have no idea what these bands are about. But every one of them I picked up is in fantastic shape. I really only had to clean the record itself. The covers were near mint. I just put new sleeves on them and inner sleeves, and away you go. So this is Private Life. LA band, 1980. LA band formed by guitarist Danny Johnson and keyboardist Jennifer Blakeman. Danny Johnson played with Rick Derringer, Rod Stewart, Axis. He was also on Alice Cooper's Special Forces LP. You've also got Chris Fraser on drums and keyboards, Kelly Bresnick on vocals, so 2 lead female vocalists in this one. Jay Davis on bass and Steve Kirshenik on bass as well. Sorry, Jay Davis on bass and Chief Kirshenik on bass as well. So 2 bass players. This is a 1988 release. Again, this is Shadows. That's what it's called. Very nice AOR melodic rock. Great polished sound on this one. Catchy songs. Impressive female vocalists. Really glad to find this one. And again, mint shape. It's on the Warner Brothers label. This is another new band to me. This is the 3 O'Clock. This is on the IRS label. You don't see too many on the IRS label. Great alternative rock band from LA, another band from LA. Arrive Without Traveling is a 1985 release, the second album by the 3 O'Clock, and also their IRS debut. The title was taken from The Inner Light, a song by George Harrison. You got Danny Bonaire on drums and vocals, Luis Gutierrez on guitars and vocals and percussion, Mike Marinera on keyboards and vocals, Michael Quattro on lead vocals and bass guitar, Martin McHarrick on cello, and Martin Ditchman on percussion. Great find in my opinion. Love it. And again, if you know this band, let me know. Let me know for sure. the 3 o'clocks. I found this one as well. I just had to get it just from the cover. This is, and you probably know a band that they came from. This is Phantom Rocker and Slick, American rock band, active in the 1980s. The band members were part of the Stray Cats, especially Slim Jim Phantom, the drummer and bassist Lee Rocker. They played with the Stray Cats. This is one of 2 albums that they released, Phantom Rocker and Slick, and they also released an album called Cover Girl. They didn't last much longer after that one. 1985 release, again, rockabilly, very rockabilly sounding album, but it's on the EMI label. Great find. Great find. This next one, I thought it was a movie cover at first, but then I read the word again, and this is The Fools and Heavy Mental, not heavy metal, the mental. The Fools are a Massachusetts rock band. Great live performances apparently, and they do a lot of cool originals and covers and parodies. This is their 3rd album, Heavy Mental, 1981 release, again on the EMI label. From what I've heard so far, it sounds great. Okay, you've got Rick Bartlett on lead guitar, Stacy Pedrick on guitar, Mike Gerard on lead vocals, Chris Pendrick on drums, and Doug Foreman on bass, and lead vocals on Last Cadillac on Earth. Again, I thought it was a movie soundtrack at first, but then I reread it again, and I just picked it up because I wanted to, for sure. And finally, I thought the band was called the album cover, and it was the other way around, but I was sadly and gladly mistaken. This is that Petrol Emotion, and the album Babel. I thought it was Babel, and that was the album title up there. Second album by Northern Irish post-punk band, the Petrol Emotion, released in 1987. Great guitar riffs, really screeching guitar, and strong playing and clear melodies on this one as well. You got some great players on here. Steve Mack on vocals, John O'Neill on guitar, Raymond O'Gorman on guitar, Damon O'Neill on bass guitar, and Carrion McLaughlin on drums. Just a great post-punk band. And it's on the, I've never seen this Polydor label before. Kind of cool looking. But a great find. There's the song titles there. Creeping to the Cross, Split, In the Playpen Spin Cycle, Big Decision, For What It's Worth, Inside, Chester Burnett, Swamp, Belly Bugs, and Static. Some great, great song titles on that one. And Babel from that Petrol Emotion. Cool name, cool album title, cool album cover. Again, I just had to pick it up just for the cover itself. So there you have it, guys. There's some awesome new vinyl and used vinyl. Let me know below if you know any of these bands or you don't know any of these bands. But they're great bands to look for sure. I know you're all going to know Nick Cave, but I'm not sure about these other bands. So have yourself a great rest of the day. Love you all. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye now.